Enthuse about a specific topic, not realizing that most people listening will fail to understand it. That's a Geek Out. This is the show, the Geek Out Show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your host, Gil, aka Black Hole Comics, and I'm here joined with co-host tonight. I had to call for reinforcements. You got Seth.
Back up. What's up, everybody?
first string back up right here. And then special guest tonight on our road to Legions Con, everybody. Karvar Kustoms, Brayan himself.
How's it going?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much. Just making dios and can't wait for Legions Con to get here. I'm excited.
The dio man himself. Christian, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing, bro? That's one of our homies right there, Christian Ghost09. He's joining us. Thank you for joining us, brother. Appreciate that. Karvar, man, let me see. I want to say I've been following you close to maybe a year and a half now, maybe 18 months, maybe a little bit longer than that. However, I just never bought one of your pieces. And I want to say like the first time I bought one of your pieces was earlier this year.
Fake fan.
Shut up. No, because I mean, I do that a lot, man. Like I'll follow people and I'm all like, they do great work, but I'll hold off to buy something. I mean, space and time, right, is always limited.
He admires from afar.
I do. But I actually like posts. I don't just like ghost watch and stuff like that.
That is true. Right. He'll share it.
He has been commenting for a while.
Yeah.
So I do got to say, man, like, love your work.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I purchased the first piece from you maybe 7 months ago, earlier this year, or something like that. But you're a dio maker, man, and one of the best. I got to say, one of the best.
Nah, there's a lot of artists out there that's crazy better than me, but I appreciate it. A lot of people say that, but there's a lot of amazing artists.
NJ Tree, what's up? He goes, hello, guys.
Halloween's here. I wonder what you can do with a pumpkin. Maybe you can do that with those dios.
I've honestly thought about that. I got a friend that actually does a lot of like custom crazy art on pumpkins and stuff, and I was wondering if I can actually pull something off like that.
It's in the name, man. Karvar.
Right.
He's the Karvar. But yeah, man, like if you want to let everybody know, if they don't know, put them on game of what you do.
Pretty much, I just for about 3 years now, I've been making dios, and just started off small, and it just somehow worked out for me. I've been pretty fortunate with people helping me get my name out there at first. And it just kind of caught on word of mouth after that, I honestly didn't expect to be making dios still. Put it that way. It's been awesome. I'm very grateful for this for this to keep working for me as much as it has.
I mean, dude, that's good. That I mean, you're just basically doing everything through word of mouth. So obviously, your work is great. If people are still hitting you up and for this and that. I know that I definitely finally took the plunge to buy a piece when Matt, Major Reaction, he'll be on later on tonight during his lunch break. He said that he'll hop on real quick, but he told me about your pieces, and then I got one in. It's like one that almost takes up a whole entire detail, and dude, I was blown away. And then the little runes / castle pieces that you had,
the background thing,
the modular pieces. When I had those, and I was like, holy shit, those definitely blew my mind. And I was like, man, I definitely got to have some more stuff and a proper display for my things on my DTOF. And we talked a little bit before San Diego Comic-Con, and I have 2 pieces, one for me and one for my daughter. So thank you again for those. We're very grateful. And
no problem, man.
Yeah, the multi-tiered. I just love the setup of the multi-tiered. You're the king of the detolf displays for dios. You have that shit like down.
I'm trying. It's funny. It's like I got them finagled, so that way you got to try and set them a certain way. I've gotten messages. It's like, I can't get this to fit. Well, you got to do this, turn this, pop that. It just works.
Yeah,
So sometimes
I was
it's
worried at first. I was like,
right.
oh shit, but yeah, it fits perfectly. Just gotta finagle it a little bit.
Right. Yeah,
So
I'm trying to come up with different styles and everything. After Legion's Con, I'm finally gonna go and try and figure out the Tournament of Power arena that I keep getting requested about.
Tournament
So
of
I'm gonna
Power,
try and
okay.
figure that out. Try and figure that out to fit it into a DTOF and still have a lot of room for figures. It's gonna be tricky. It's probably gonna be like a damaged version, but that's probably gonna be one of my first ones I'm gonna try and go after Legion's Con.
Dude,
I get that one in
fucking
cell
sick.
games a lot.
Yeah, because that's the other thing is
Hopefully.
like you don't just do
Fingers crossed.
like Mythic Legions based stuff. You do stuff like definitely for like DBZ. I mean, honestly, it could be anything.
I started
and
off with DBZ.
Did you?
Like everything started for me, it was like DBZ. Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with Josh Pence.
Yes. Mhm.
He's a pretty much he's the one that really got me going. Like I sold one dio before him.
You did the ones for Josh that he has on his DTOF?
Yeah, the ones he had with these DBZ stuff. Those were like my first ones.
Gotcha.
So those were my first styles of trying to do those.
Those were your first ones?
Yeah, those were my first ones. Well,
damn.
Yeah.
Better than anything I could do now. Like,
Yeah.
and I've been doing stuff for a little bit.
It's but like, he's like I said, I've been very fortunate with like having people that's helped get my name out there, and he's been at the beginning. If it wasn't for him helping me out at the beginning, I don't think I would still be doing these. Like, I don't think I would actually caught on like I did. So I'm always appreciative to him, and I always tell him thank you. He's probably always sick of hearing me tell him that, but I'm really grateful for all the help he's given me.
Trevor 16 Shooter, he just said that he used one of your torches in a shot.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was really hyped when he reached out about one of those torches, because I'm like, oh, he makes amazing pictures, and it's just awesome to see. It's funny because like a lot of my stuff, I don't see the potential in like pictures, and I send it out to people, and I start seeing pictures pop on Instagram that they start tagging me, and I'm like, is that mine? Did I make that?
You're like, why are you tagging me in this shit?
Right. You know what, B-Dub? You're too humble, man. You're too humble.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't want to come across
talk your shit a little bit, man. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm the greatest thing.
So, if you don't big
there you go,
up,
man.
We're gonna big you up, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
like,
that.
Your stuff isn't just for like. I mean, even if somebody was to order like the DTOF, it can be used way more than a DTOF. Like it is, you're basically limited by your imagination, because like I used one of your pieces and then I added the castle backdrop stuff in the background, and it gave it a whole new life. Like the shot that I did with Sage from the Ronin Warriors, and I added some like fallen over trees and some other stuff, and you had like no idea that basically it's just the DTOF piece and then some other pieces, but it looks like it's all together as a shot, and gives it a whole new dynamic, whole new life as well.
Right. Like I watched your unboxing of your two that you just got from me. You mentioned the sides and how they were carved in and everything. At first I didn't do that. And then I started noticing people were kind of trying to use them for pictures. I was like, well, also they're sitting in I have them potentially for like a glass cabinet. So it's like you can see them on the sides. So it's like, I don't really want it just to be black, you know? So also by carving those out, it gives more angles for pictures, and if you want to use them for that.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome that you did that, man, because like that shows that you're listening, watching, you know, actually.
Sorry about that. My dog stole the chicken off my girl's plate.
Most people wouldn't care about stuff like that. Like they're just like, oh, you know, they're customers, they're gonna come back, whatever. But you're like, you know, let's give these people, you know, something new, something different. Rather than just the display pieces. Obviously people are using these for photography as well, so why not give them availability to turn it from the side and whatnot? That's very awesome of you. That's cool. Not many people do things like
Like the photography thing, like the set that you were talking about, the castles. The set you were talking about with the castles, like the whole idea with those was it actually came from D Amazing's videos, because he always has like this pieces, parts, and he pieces them all together in parts.
that. Shout out to Darius.
And I was thinking, I just make some and see how, see if anybody's interested in them. So I made a set and posted about it, and I got a bunch of feedback. It's crazy. It's a lot of times I'll just like throw something together and post a picture, and it's just like, depending on what kind of reaction I get. That's like the torches was like that. I didn't expect anybody to really care about those, and then now I have ideas for like another 20 versions of it.
There you go. Perfect.
And kicking around ideas for that.
Collectors and
I'm just
photographers,
trying
man.
to find different things.
Yeah, collectors and photographers, man, they love things like that, and just different ways of positioning certain pieces and dio pieces. And the more modular, the better, I always say.
Right. I also try and like find different ways to incorporate, like, I don't know, like some of my alleyways, I'll do like the same wall twice, but I'll have like a giant hole in it in one version. And like, you can switch out that wall if you want to do that for photography. You can have like somebody busting through. It's totally up to, I'm trying to give options, and I'm all about trying to give people the most bang for their buck.
Yeah, especially I've seen people take, like, how you have a 4-part diode that goes into a DTOF, but I've seen people stagger, with one behind the other, like, and have like a goblin peeking from behind it or whatever.
Right.
So that's always cool too, that they come apart like that. So
that's the other thing about you, Brian. I definitely got to say, Karvar Kustoms, definitely most bang for your buck. That's something I can't stress enough. Dude, your prices, they're fucking phenomenal.
They go up.
Nobody can touch them.
They go up after the show.
Yeah, by 25%. No, if anybody has a problem, man, send them my way, and like send them to like any of the other people that use them for photography and stuff like that, because it's more than just something that you're going to throw in a DTOF and never touch or use again. I mean, at least me, at least Matt, Trevor, all these other guys that use them for photography. There's a lot of bang for your buck there. You cannot go to like a NECA, a Mezco, or any of these third-party companies that are like doing anything for any, like even close to the prices that you charge.
Yeah, you'd be surprised by how much I hear about my prices. I hear like, oh, they're so great. I've only one time ever heard somebody tell me that my prices were too much, and they were like, I can get these for like $40. I was like, have fun. Then 2 minutes later, they sold out, and he's like, oh, congratulations on selling them. I was like, I told you I didn't need you. I'd sell. And, I don't mean to sound cocky, but, I know my prices are low.
He's coming out a little bit, yo. We're bringing it out.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Peer pressure is a bitch. But no, like, I always hear my wife always like lectures me, you need to raise your prices, and all this stuff. But it's like, I like being affordable for everybody. And, for somebody to spend their hard-earned money on something I make, I want it to be worth it. Like, I want them to feel like they got what they deserve.
Oh, definitely.
And I just, that's like the alleyways. I go all out with alleyways and stuff. I don't do them often, but when I do, I put so much shit in the box with them. It's like, if you watch on YouTube, I have an unboxing from my dude Kiwi in New Zealand. Mm-hmm. He's just unboxing stuff for like 30, 40 minutes, just tons of stuff. It's so just all kinds of accessories.
You're worldwide with it, huh?
Somehow, yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man. I didn't expect that.
That's awesome.
I never expected people on the other side of the world to want something I can do. It's just really, it's nuts to me.
It's yours. There we go. NJ Tree, raise prices for Legions cons. Yes, sir. By 25%.
I'm charging him triple. Oh, that's my dude Dan. He's been pretty much there like since Josh's first video. The first time he messaged me like the next day, and we've been friends ever since. He's my go-to for advice. He's a great artist too.
He's a day one for you.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have a couple that's like, he's been like my good, like, he's been a real good friend, and like I said, tons of advice. He helps me with like my 3D printer stuff and everything else. He's a real good dude.
That's awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get into the geeky background check, huh, Seth?
Yeah, let's do. I haven't done one of these in a while, so
I know, bro. It's been a minute since we tag team one of these. I think it's been a few years, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, he's looking pretty good behind him. So it looks like he got
To be
got
honest, it
clout,
really is.
but we still got to just it's a way to help people get to know you better, see what you like.
Yeah, so we gotta check your geek card.
So the Geek Out Show has a few different categories that we run through, and it's comics, collectibles, anime, video games, and TV shows. Oh, it's just games now, right?
Gaming, same stuff though. It's all good.
So we'll start with comics. What do you are you a comic book fan?
I'm a huge comic book fan. I just don't collect as much as I used to. I try to keep up with like stories that are going on and everything, but
what was your
so much.
What was your first comic book and your favorite comic book character?
First comic book, I'm not sure.
Just a random number X-Men.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't really think about it. I just bought them. Like, we'd always go to the grocery store. I'd grab a couple comics, and I never really paid attention to what they were. And it really sucks because, like, looking back on it and seeing like these covers of these comics in the comic store, I'm like, oh shit, I had the first appearance of like Carnage, and I didn't even know it. And it's like, and now it's gone. It's like trash. I'm like, oh,
like if only you knew.
Like that. Right. But like, my favorite character is Cap, 100% Captain America, all the way.
Captain America. All right.
I mean, Hulk's a close second.
Hulk, that's mine. I'm a Hulk.
Hey, Cap is the best boy. I gotta say, he's definitely the best boy. Transcends Marvel and DC comics, goes into everything. Right. Question for you, talking about Captain America type characters. How do you feel about the Thunderbolts with like 3 different type of Captain America characters?
I don't know. I
just little.
I don't know. So far, I'm not really into like the newer MCU stuff. It's I don't know.
Not for you.
I mean, some of the shows are all right, but like the Thunderbolts, I was hoping they'd use like Zemo, Abomination, stuff like that.
They could have used both of those characters, right?
Right. Punisher.
Did Zemo die? I don't think he didn't die.
No, he's back in prison in Wakanda.
So
I was hoping that John Bernthal would be introduced, like as a reintroduction for John Bernthal, Punisher, Thunderbolts. I was like,
I mean, Zemo, Abomination, and Punisher. Those are already 3. I can take away any 3 and replace them with those and be happy.
Right. Well, I mean, it's just, or hell, you can even like find a way to make it like Hawkeye to make him pay out his terms of being Ronin too, or something. Throw that different.
I did see a meme where it said the only useful one is Ghost. She's the only more powers.
Right.
That's funny.
Like I like Bucky and all, but like that was the main thing I wanted to watch the Winter Soldier show for. It was like the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. It's just to see where they go with his character. They explain more about his past.
I'm curious how they're going to get along.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting dynamic between all of them.
Yeah.
To get back into the
background
questions, collectibles. I mean, we kind of already see you with a bunch of collectibles behind you, but what was your first collectible that you remember?
Collectible would probably be
whatever. Like, it could just be like
I've been collecting like Captain America stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, as a kid, I had tons of shit. I was all about He-Man, and G.I. Joe was a close second, and all the 80s shit. I'm an 80s brat, so
there we go.
Do you have it still? Do you have it still, or is that?
Oh my god, that is something my mom will never live down. I'll tell you. She gave that shit away to Salvation Army. I'm like,
what state? No.
Right.
Let's go hunting for it.
You're right. Walk into Salvation Army. I need to see your records from about 3 decades ago.
Gotta track them down.
We'll track it down, man. We'll track it down. We got you.
It turns into taking my specific skills that I've learned.
Exactly. Now that needs to be a movie, a toy hunter.
Oh,
there you go.
Hunter. Just call it Hunter.
Yeah.
There you are. Yeah.
What do you mean to collect now? Mythic Legions?
Yeah. Mythic Legions is my main, just because I'm having so much fun like customizing, messing around with them.
course.
I'm just now getting into that. Close second would probably be Dragon Ball figure arts.
Hey, nice.
Another one that you could blame Josh Pence for. He got me on a couple of things, and then Mortal Kombat was the other one. The Storm Mortal Kombat figures.
Oh, fucking beautiful figures.
Yeah, those. I love Storm figures. They're so great, but I just can't do all of them. So Mortal Kombat's my main. That and Gears. I have to collect Gears.
That's good that you focus your collecting, because I have a hard time just focusing on one thing.
It didn't always used to be that way, but I've trimmed it down a bit because now those are my three mains.
Well, Gears and Dragon Ball. So that's anime and video games. Are you Xbox or you're Xbox guy because of Gears?
I'm more Xbox guy. I used to be a PlayStation guy, but
it's been nice having you by. No,
we're PlayStation guys. But,
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll play anything, but I just can't get into them as much as I used to with the PlayStation stuff. There's more Gears things that I like more.
Gotcha.
I mean, more Gears, more Xbox. Gears is my main.
Put it this way, Gil. If Gears was on PlayStation only, he would be a PlayStation guy, right? Technically,
I'd have a better chance of playing a PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, the Spider-Man games, I love those. That's the last thing I actually played on. Like, I bought a PS4 pretty much just to play that, and then that's pretty much the last game I played.
Rob Morris said he should collect Iron Man and sell the Cap stuff. Damn.
Yeah, that's one of my oldest friends right there. We always go back and forth about who's better, either Cap or the guy in the trash can.
A little civil war between the two of you.
Yeah. I hate Iron Man with a passion. I don't like him at all. I never liked that character.
It's his own downfall. Hashtag PS5. NJ Tree.
These are your friends, man.
Yeah.
We're friends like that.
These enemies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I've never been a big Iron Man fan, so me and Rob always go back and forth on that. That's always been our thing.
I think most people weren't an Iron Man guy until Robert Downey Jr. donned the mantle of Iron Man.
Yeah, he's the redeeming part of it, but I still don't like the character. I mean, I love him as him, but I don't like the character, if that makes sense.
No, it makes complete sense.
It's mostly from comics, but it's still a character.
Yeah, I feel it. Robert Downey Jr. made him a lovable character.
Oh, yeah. He was awesome. Yeah, he's great. So, yeah.
All right, so anime. Where did your love for anime start? Okay, figured.
Well, I mean, I remember watching Akira, but I didn't really, get into the whole anime thing at that point. It was like, when I was in high school, me and some friends went to their grandma's and we started watching Dragon Ball. It was turned into a big thing. And so Dragon Ball Z was it. That's what really got it going. And I kind of went out of it for a while, but we got back into it. Now I'm slowly getting my wife into Dragon Ball, which is funny because at first when I was trying to get my boys into it, she's like, this is stupid. They're just sitting there screaming. And now it's like, what do you want to watch at dinner? She's like, Dragon Ball. So it's like the brainwashing's working.
There you go.
Are you watching any of the newer animes?
My Hero, me and my son are hardcore into that. He loves it. He's all about Deku. I watched the first season of Goblin Slayer. Love that. That was pretty fun and cool. I'm sorry.
No,
you go cuss, dude.
Other than that, I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't really do too much.
Hey, you name three.
I mean, every now and then I'll find one that I really get into, but it's here and there.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Gotcha. And last but not least, TV shows. Right?
I was just going to say later on I could send him a list of some stuff that he should watch.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Gil.
TV shows?
Gil's been on it. He's been pretty steady on his anime watching. So definitely take it from him. I haven't even finished Attack on Titan, so I can't say nothing. TV shows and movies. Is there a Ghostbusters?
That's one I've been wanting to watch, and I just haven't got around to it yet.
Anything you like?
Yeah. Anything 80s. 80s movies are pretty much the need to.
Oh man, you're gonna get in trouble. Someone's gonna get a black eye later.
You still here? I think my internet's kind of dying on me.
That's your wife turning off.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get me.
You did a bad impersonation of her.
That's
my voice is on. My voice is pretty much there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, gotcha.
TV shows, like Mando and stuff like that, and the Star Wars shows that's been going on. It's pretty cool.
So, I think
movies, anything 80s.
I think he's good. I think he passed with flying colors.
Always waiting online for his Dragon Ball
Dan
figures at NYCC. Good vibes.
Yeah, he's my NYCC exclusives hookup right there. He's always there.
Hey,
so
there you go.
He's hooked me up like 3 or 4 times. Mortal Kombat figures, Dragon Ball. He's on it. He's the shit.
There you go.
It's nice when you have somebody that could hook you up and you hook them back up and all that other stuff. That's cool.
Right. The bad part is he hooks me up more because he lives in a better place. My town's horrible. So he's always the one hooking up.
It's like that sometimes. Seth runs into like a lot of shit that I don't run into. Same thing as Jade. Jade, J. Toys, he runs into stuff. That's how I got my PS5 because Jade went in and there was like 10 sitting there. And I was like, what the fuck? I live in Cali in the Bay Area and there's like fucking nothing ever.
A lot of competition.
Too much competition over here.
My town's like months to a year behind on everything. It's crazy. It's
goddamn.
It's horrible. It's ridiculous sometimes.
You guys are barely getting the Shang-Chi wave for Marvel Legends or something.
Oh, it's. I think it just got off the shelf finally. Yeah, I think they finally took it off.
Man,
it made room for.
Eternals will never go away. They couldn't even clearance those things. The Eternals wave.
Oh, my Walmarts don't clearance anything. That's the best part. They'll just leave that shit sit there and it'll collect webs.
Full price.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh
hell yeah.
Shit.
We have 2 Walmarts and neither of them really clearance anything. One day I got lucky and I found like the Multiverse Battle Cats. They had them actually clearance for a while. They had them clearance for like $30, $10 less. I'm like, and one day we went down there. They had $10 on them.
Yeah.
Fuck
took
yeah.
5 of them. Now I'm like painting them and everything, trying to make them look cool.
I think earlier today, they were on Amazon for $15.
Damn.
It's not bad. I mean, if anybody needs a Battle Cat or want to customize it to like Guinevere from, D&D, there you go.
Yep.
Technically, in the Motu universe, isn't Battle Cat like? Aren't there multiple Battle Cats? So you technically could throw everyone on a Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they still are. Christian said they still are up there for $15. Dope. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there for a while, people were finding them at Targets for like $12, and I was just like, "Oh, come on! Why can't my area do this?"
Yeah.
Who knew? About 6 months later down the road, mine will actually kick in and get them for $10. I'm like, sweet. Like I said,
you're lucky. My area is the same, dude. They don't clearance shit. But I'm gonna hit up Amazon now. I'm gonna fucking order those motherfuckers.
Well, you passed. We do have a membership card, but we're behind on processing those. So
I'm actually gonna. I made a template, Seth, and I'm actually gonna make some before Legion's Con.
Nice.
So whoever's there that has done the background check, I'm gonna give them to them.
Yeah, it's your geek card. You can flash it. Whenever someone tries you, you just say
exactly. Be like, bitch, please.
Card. You can't pull it. Yeah. So.
All right, to get into the meat and potatoes of this, Legion's Con. Have you ever? Is this your first Legion's Con, or have you been to Legion's Con before?
This will be my first. Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're a newbie just like us. Seth are gonna go. Major Reaction and J. Toys. The 4 of us are gonna go together.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think. I think we're gonna meet up with a couple other people from the Cabal as well. But do you have a booth over there?
I do not have a booth. I was going to do one, but I just don't think I have enough time to get stuff made for it, like dire-wise, because I took on this pre-order sale, so I've been kind of grinding away on these. I got 19 of those to do.
The whole venue is a dio.
Right.
He did the whole venue. He made it.
But
he makes his own booth and puts everything together, a bunch of pieces.
You see your magnets clicking together and everything.
That'd be fucking dope.
The Cabal's awesome. One of my customers, Retrospect Customs, Leland in the Cabal. Yeah. Great dude. He reached out to me. We talked a little bit, and he offered me a part of his table.
Oh, sweet.
So I am going to have all his amazing work that he does. He does great customs. So if you're going to be at the show, definitely check out his work. It's amazing. And if you're around, say hi to me. So
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
No, definitely.
he's the main event. I'm like the sideshow kind of thing over here on the side.
There
So
you go.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
he's a great dude. Right now, like all I'm working on for it are my torches. I'm gonna have I have 200 made now.
Oh, damn.
So, and I have some more I need to make. So I made a bunch. I still got to finish them up, but that's mainly what I'm going to have with me. I'm also going to have. I'm planning on making a diorama to do a giveaway, where you can
Oh,
enter
shit.
at that table as well.
Nice.
And time permitting, I might have something there else. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to get into that too much
Are
until
you
I know for
able
sure.
to pull up his Instagram, Gil, or?
Actually, no. Well, I'm not going to pull up his Instagram, but I can pull up some of his work. He did send me some pictures, and just give me a second, and I will actually pull those up. I should have had them up, but I kind of been stuck in awe of us talking and stuff like that, right? So my bad. Shame on me. Shame on
It's
me.
like
How dare
natural. You know, we just get into this groove where we're all just chatting, and
Right.
you forget you're on a live, and you just think it's like a phone call between the three of us.
Exactly. So I'll go ahead and pull this up.
Yeah, I'm not looking for any main Mythic Legions. Like, you know, really, I'm looking for more like custom stuff and stuff like, you know, what you make.
Well, actually,
Right.
let's start off with Karvar Customs.
Logo.
I'm
There we go.
just getting started on the whole customizing thing.
I
I'm
see the
slowly.
cap inspiration in there.
Oh yeah,
The star.
it's
You need a shield like that, man.
right.
Oh, that would be sick
Let's
as
get
fuck.
this man
I've
a
honestly
shield.
thought about making a shirt that has like the cap shield, but have that be the star and have instead of red, white, and blue, like white, orange, and black.
Let's get this man.
Dude, you should do that.
Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool.
Let's do it. If
Fuck
you
yeah.
make shields, make it for Karvar.
All right, here goes one of your pieces right here.
Boom.
That's actually a recreation of the one that started everything for me. Like Josh
Oh,
Pence
really?
Josh Pence had a birthday stream a few years back, and I made one. It was a little smaller than that. He was big into mythics at the time, and I was like, you know, I want to do something badass, and you know, so I made like a version of that and sent it to him, and he actually opened it up on live stream, and that's where everything got started for me, pretty much. After that, and then he got some dios for his detox from me, and everything kind of went from there.
This looks like the room I keep my winches in. This is
Hey, his sixth engine.
pretty accurate. Have you been there? Because it's almost a replica. That's cool.
I gotta say, just the detail on all this looks fucking amazing, man.
I've only done this
The
one 3
stonework?
times so far. What's that?
No, yeah, sorry, I was just clearing my throat, but the stonework is great.
It's
Yeah, for
it's
real.
definitely it's amazing to see. Like I like to do things when I first started to now, like and like kind of redo older dios and see how like far I've come, the difference and everything. And it's kind of crazy just to look at them, like if you were looking at them side by side type of thing.
Well,
So
I
question-
like the. I'm sorry, Gil.
No, go ahead.
It's like how, believe it or not, how ununiform it is, because I see some of them and they're kind of, people do it too uniform, so it doesn't look natural. It looks like, you know, like factory made, but obviously that's not how they built castles back in the day. Like they didn't,
Right.
you know, have all the same size rocks, you know. So I love how ununiform it is because it makes it look more natural.
Right. I'm still trying to figure out the whole brick thing. Like, it's funny with those, I like start on it. I'm like, all right, I don't want them to look like they're meant to be anything. And then halfway through, I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. And then after I get done with it, I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's like, I'm like my worst enemy when it comes to making stuff half the time. I like nitpick everything too much.
I think most creatives are like that. We're our own worst enemies and our own worst critique because we're just like, oh, that looks like shit and this and that. So, what's your
funny.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's funny, Gil, because I guarantee you he can point out where he made a mistake, but we're looking at these rocks and we don't even know.
We're like, it looks fucking perfect. It's amazing.
That's the best part though. When you make a dio, like anytime you mess up, it's just battle damage. Yeah, just hit it a little harder with the rock when you want to put texture on it. It looks good. You know, I mean,
Exactly. It's definitely forgiving. What's your process for something like this? If you don't mind going over it with us.
No,
And
not
is
at
that
all.
that's a functioning LED torch, right?
Yep, that's one of my torches.
Damn.
Available at Legion's Con.
This man, the work that you put in, man, that's fucking great. Not everybody does that.
Did you do the fires too? The little fires?
Those were a file I found, and then I like edited them. I like added more to it and everything, and kind of like put a little twist on them.
Gotcha. I thought you did I wasn't sure if you did the campfires or not. I remember.
The campfire that I have in like some of my background pictures. Oh, you mean the ones on the Cabal?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do those ones. I can't remember the guy's name. I want to say it was Rich, maybe. I don't know for sure. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. But no, I use like the NECA Friday 13th Part 2 campfire.
Oh, gotcha.
Some pictures and stuff like that. I kind of did the whole. That's where I actually got the idea for that. I ran a wire up into it, put an LED in it, and it actually works now.
Nice.
And I started kind of kicking around the idea of torches, and then one thing led to another. And
yeah, there you go. Now you're the torch man.
I've kind of been like, I'm wondering if I'm wanting to look into like Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I have plans for like another dozen or so of them, and one of them is actually the size of a figure. So I mean, just a little glimpse of that.
Definitely, man.
Can you close the windows, please?
Is this a life-size cup?
Yes, this was it's made out of EVA foam.
Yeah,
I made these and gifted them to some of my friends a couple years back for Christmas.
that's cool.
Oh,
and then I made some and sold them. It's all 100% foam. And the best part is you can take a red Solo cup, put it down in it, and it works like a cozy. So you can walk around, look like you Viking man, and just drinking out your red Solo cup.
Shit, that is awesome.
We need to get Jade one of these, Gil.
Yeah, actually,
for our campaign.
Brayan, we'll talk, man, and I'll have to commission one from you for our buddy J. Rue. He's our barbarian in our D&D campain.
Yeah,
he's always drinking something.
One of these is actually going to him, I believe.
Oh shit! So, okay.
Yeah.
You can just pack it in there. We'll talk.
Yeah, but just make that and add it. Don't even tell him.
Like those are.
He doesn't watch.
They look kind of weird in a picture, but in like person, they look the shit. They're great. I mean,
no, they look fucking awesome in the picture. Actually,
awesome here.
I mean, it's just all it is foam and paint. It just makes it look like it's amazing. That's something I saw on YouTube one time. And I took the guy's design and I kind of twisted it and made it a little differently.
Hell yeah, man. That's cool. Shoot, you can work for Disneyland making shit.
I'm planning on bringing some of those to next year's Legion Con, as well as some other, maybe some other Mythic-inspired props if I have time, depending.
Dude, that'll be wicked.
I'm kicking around the idea of trying to make one of the life-size big, like the warrior swords from Mythics.
Oh shit, that would be foam. Fucking crazy.
I want to try it. If I can pull that off and figure out how to pull it off easily, I'm going to bring those Legions Con one of these next year.
I'm sure people have tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that, like with what type of foam works the best, like heat up and then you can manipulate it and this and that.
It's amazing what some people can make with that kind of foam. I mean, that's what mainly the cosplayers use when they're giant armors, and it's nuts the things people get out of it.
Talking about foam, this piece right here, kind of like, I don't know, like volcanic type scene area, rocks formations, but like lava drizzling.
This is the hot one right here. This is this one.
The hot one, yeah.
I like.
This was another one of my requested things. Is I always heard of stuff about lava, and I was working on it for a while, but I couldn't find the right stuff to use for the lava. So, I was doing my raffle last month, and I was like, screw it. I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to try and figure out something to put together in a day's time.
And Jay says you have a month to do it this year.
No sleep for the next month.
Right.
I'm dying
no
as
pressure.
it is.
No pressure. No pressure.
I really didn't plan out my whole pre-order thing when I about kids going back to school, activities starting. So I'm still trying to get in my work schedule for how to get a bunch of these done real quick. So I'm kind of behind on these. So I'm really stressing time between this and Legion's Con right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is cool, man. If you can find out a way to light up that lava, that'd be dope.
Eventually. One of these days, I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna try and mess around with that.
Seth,
It's something I
that
want to try to
is
do.
fucking a great idea, but you would have to charge more definitely, but you
Yeah.
would probably have to
More.
hollow out some shit and get some type of like light in there and have some type of like resin worked in there and all kinds of other shit. But
Right. I have some ideas for it. I have thought about it. It's an idea. It's just a lot of it also depends on what's that.
So if anyone could do it, it's you.
Oh, yeah, right. No pressure.
It's going to take some trial and error, but
Right.
I think
A
you
lot of error.
you got it.
That's probably like my 7th try of doing lava before I actually pulled it off. There's been a lot of things thrown in the trash that didn't turn out right.
Could you share your process on how you got that, if you don't mind sharing that with us?
Honestly, it was a lot of looking on YouTube at terrain makers. That's mainly what I watch on YouTube, is like people like to do like D&D terrains, like Black Magic Craft,
Miniatures.
And, stuff like that, real terrain hobbies. I don't know, I can't remember whose video it was. And it had this thing about making goop, and the guy kind of just threw it all together, and I just kind of kept messing around with it, and finally figured out how to do it so it works for me, to get it so I can get it to run and stuff the way I need it to, and it just kind of turned out after, like I said, it's probably like the 7th or 8th try, but it finally got it to figure out different materials, and a lot of it was just trying to find the right video and try and mimic that and
find something that worked for you.
Right. I might not be doing it the exact way or the right way, but it's turning out, so I'm just gonna milk it.
Hey, it's working for you, so
right.
It's gotta be the right way for you.
Right.
More torches. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
These are my latest styles.
These are great.
Trevor, 1/6 shooter. He just picked up the tall one, I believe, the one in the middle. He got a set of each of those.
Nice.
And then
these are great.
And then it's funny though. It's like the one on the far left has ended up becoming my favorite one out of all of them. The little dwarf-looking one.
This one?
Yeah.
The same size as a dwarf.
it just has that very dwarf feel to it, and it just, I don't know, the design in hand just looks a lot cooler than I expected it to when I was designing it.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's good, man.
I gotta say, my favorite one is the tallest one.
Yeah. That one's pretty much probably the most universal out of all of them. It doesn't really have like a feel to it. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, you could definitely just put that anywhere you want.
Yeah, I might put one of those in my sex dungeon. I might have to get one of those.
Oh man, you got to change it from 112 scale to 1:1 scale.
Yeah.
So here goes some alleyway.
That is
here, and
my
man,
dude.
This is fucking phenomenal.
That's the one that's in New Zealand. Kiwi has that one.
Dude, this is a wicked fucking piece. You got some crates, some pallets. You got a working light right here. You got a roll-up door. You got a regular door. You have a trash can dumpster. You have a couple barrels. You have some trash bags.
And that one barrel has like a fire in it. So like a flaming barrel.
Fuck, dude. This is...
And then
yeah,
big windows.
If I was homeless, I'd live in that alley.
There you go. Right?
It's
nice
cozy.
It's very cozy.
And it's like that big wall right next to the roller door right there. That actually switches out and does the whole breakaway wall. So there's the whole one, and you can take it out. There's another one, and there's all like the broken pieces and stuff.
Dude, that's kick-ass. Not only that, but you have the little electrical panel right here to operate the door. Yeah, this is fucking sweet.
All of this was before I got my 3D printer, so a lot of the stuff was made with like polystyrene sheets of plastic, just took in and glued together. And
damn, you even got the fire escape fucking ladder right here. I'm like, the more I stare at this, the more I'm finding shit, man. And then, also, dude, I didn't even see this right here, the electrical panel right here, all this shit back here,
and the wall right here that has the fire escape on it. You can actually take that wall off and turn the diode to the right and actually put it on the side. So it's actually like a smaller alleyway leading up to the loading dock.
Oh, if you want to.
So it's like, it has different like possibilities, however you want to get your shot. If you want to have something breaking out the wall, you can. You could also move that over there. So it's like a whole nother alleyway, or you can have it like long ways. It's just all in however you want to use it. It's trying to, like I said, more bang for your buck kind of thing.
Again, man, I got to say, I love how modular you make your stuff, man. Definitely. Christian is laughing at Seth's comment, I'm sure, about the sex dungeon. This motherfucker. Yeah, dude. Man, I love your shit, but I got to say, maybe this might be my new favorite. Damn. Holy shit, this is kick-ass.
Yeah, I made one in 2019. I had a Big Dub. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He referred.
Yeah, Big Dub. I'm cool with Big Dub. That's my homie.
He referred somebody to me, and she wanted something made for her boyfriend for Christmas, and so it was pretty much one of the starts of making like the big elaborate alleyways like that. And then I don't know if you guys are familiar with Disavowed action figures on YouTube. He does a lot of Marvel Legends stuff. That's who ended up getting it. And then he started doing YouTube, and he always posts stuff. And he's another one that's been around. He always helps get my name out there a lot. He's another good dude.
Real quick, congrats on your marriage, Big Dub, or your engagement. He just got engaged. So congrats.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Big Dub.
Happy for him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
And then here goes your LED torches, that go up on the wall.
Those are my wall ones.
Dude, these are fucking wicked. 5 different styles.
I have 30 of each style that'll be going to Legion's Con. So,
do you have hand torches like you can hold that the figure can hold?
Yeah, I actually have those as well. Shit. I have 50 of the hand torches going. I handed out a bunch of those at PowerCon to different people. Like I gave one to Jeremy Gerard and
Carver. I'm stopping by your booth, bro. I'm gonna buy
I need one. Put one aside for me. Write our names on it and put it aside for us. I want a hand torch for sure.
All right. I'll have them.
I'm gonna stop by and, dude, these are awesome. These are really fucking awesome. I really do like them.
I have a couple other styles, but I don't have flames for them yet. I want to try and make a different flame because I don't think that flame sized up will look right for them. But they're they're probably stand about maybe 3 inches tall, and they're like a medium sized brazier, but they're wider. They kind of look like a fire pit, but tall.
Nice.
If that makes any sense. I got 2 styles of that already. I have ideas for another 2 of those, but I haven't got around to that yet.
I gotta say, my favorite one is C right here.
Yeah, a lot of people went for C or D because they like the giant spike on the end of it.
I definitely do like that too. I was like kind of like a snow cone,
right?
flame cone.
Like I have ideas for other handheld ones, and I want to take E and like replace the torch out of those with a different handheld torches as well, because then it just looks like somebody just put it in there.
That's what I was gonna say. E kind of looks like it could be a hand torch, then just someone just put it up on there.
The torch inside of it is the handheld torch. It's just,
okay, got you.
I just made a wall mount for it and positioned it in there and put it all out as one piece.
Got you. Yeah, smart man. There you go.
Trying.
That's using some ingenuity for your ass right there.
Man, so people have a lot to get excited about at Legion's Con, man, for real.
Right. It's going to be amazing. Like, just all the art and stuff that's going to be around is going to be crazy. I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, Nikki Nicole's stuff in person. She does so many great customs.
I was trying to get her on, and unfortunately she's booked up, and she's all like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not full of myself, nothing like that. She goes, but hit me up in 2023. I was like, damn. I was like, hey,
she said, get your followers up.
I was like, thank you for keeping it real. She was just like, I'm way too busy. I got too much shit going on with all the stuff that I'm attached to. And I was like, understand, like, you're not getting paid for an interview with me, so go do what you got to do. Go do your hustle.
She deserves it. She's an amazing artist.
Wait, we're not getting paid for this? Great. I thought.
I'm sorry, sir.
Screw this on.
Right? Just bye.
Where's the hang up button on this thing?
But yeah, that's the whole entire point of all these interviews and stuff like that, is just to put a shining light on different members in the cabal that offer different things and stuff like that. Like, Brayan, you've always been cool with me and helped me out, and took on those commissions for me, and just I know that you're kind of newer to the cabal, just like I'm kind of newer to the cabal and everything like that. So I want people to know your name. I want people to buy from you. I told you, and Seth knows, like, when I find someone that I fuck with them heavily, and I'm their biggest supporter and cheerleader, and try to share their stuff if and when I can. So I'm like, oh, I'm doing all this stuff Legion's Con based. Why not have Brayan on Karvar Kustoms?
I appreciate that
to do that.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to get my foot in the door on the Cabal. I'm like slowly getting more and more Cabal people to start following me. I've had more of them like pick up stuff in sales, and the torches were pretty much directly aimed towards the Cabal. I mean,
yeah,
I want to start messing around with different accessories and stuff like that. I don't want to just do dioramas. I want to do a little bit of everything. So
maybe you could do like a couple things that are like anime based too, that would cater to like some of the DBZ fans and stuff like that too. A couple accessories.
Or if you can make some wheel flame effects, so I can buy an RC car and save some money on that Robbie Reyes.
Oh my god,
save some money on that Robbie Reyes Hasbro.
Right. Buy that one kit that everyone's talking about that's only like $100 and something bucks, and throw the flame wheels.
Get some flame wheels and you're good. You don't need that.
Think it's gonna get funded though?
I'm hoping it. Well, I mean, now that we're done about that, let's open the floor to other things, right? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll pull this up right now. That was real pulls. First of all, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it, Brian?
Honestly, I don't even know who the character is. I know I am not a big Ghost Rider person. I know Johnny Blaze. That's the only one. I know there's others, but I'm not familiar with them. I knew that this one wasn't. This the one that was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I know about him. So I mean, I don't really have any connection to him. So
there's Robbie Reyes. He's a Latino. He isn't a traditional Ghost Rider, but he is a Ghost Rider. It's a little bit different. He didn't get his powers through the normal way that Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze got him. A little bit different, and that's also why he looks a little bit different as well. But yeah, $350. They're at $37.87, and this is Sunday, so only 2 days later from the stream. Hopefully, we hit that 9,000 by this upcoming Friday, because I honestly do want the civilian Robbie Reyes, and I want to start seeing what these unlockables are.
They might have to show those unlockables to try to push people a little bit, but
yeah,
I think the main thing that will get them is if they actually put out the Mephisto. I mean, that's one thing that everybody's wanting.
There's a lot of hints, and I don't know if they were legit promo images, but did you see those?
I haven't really been following. This is my first time seeing where it's at, progress wise.
Let me see. Yeah, so I mean, it got 2,000 backers within the first day, which isn't terrible,
Well, how was the Rancor doing? What did it get in the first couple of days, though? I mean,
not 2,000.
No, I couldn't remember. No. I mean, they really. I was really hoping, because my son was all about that Rancor. He had 2 of them on pre-order. He was wanting it. So I was kind of heartbroken when that one didn't get funded, because I'm more a Star Wars person.
I was surprised it didn't, dude. I thought it was. But it's kind of like with this one and that one too. I don't see the 350 here. The only thing I could think of is the 350 is with all the unlockables. Then the value will make sense. But right now, I'm going to be 100 complete honest. The 350 isn't there. Where the fuck is their 350?
Yeah, someone said
250 maybe. That's
lights.
That's a stretch.
Maybe lights. I mean, but I still don't see that price tag on it.
I don't know, because I just seen your torches.
I think 250. I think
you just debunked that with your torches, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This looks sick as fuck.
It looks badass. It does look badass.
But I'm still like 350. Oh damn, they don't have the images here. I know that somebody posted them on IG. I think it was Adventures in Collect, or maybe it's here for the trailer. But I think Adventures in Collecting posted something, and it showed Mephisto's cape or collar. So here goes the little trailer. Let's look at this. Here's a trailer to get you to want it back, right? 6.9 inches. Some may say that's a big size. I think so. LED lights, effects, light up wheels, engine, light up headrest. So the thing is, they have it making sounds, but it definitely doesn't make sounds. I'm like, they shouldn't have it making sounds in the video.
Right.
They need to cut that shit. That's false advertisement. I think that thing too, like the whole entire clip-on thing, that's pretty dope. That's pretty awesome. Fun little thing. And it's nice that, you know, all the swappables. I definitely do like that, but again, not 350.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't have any chance with the character to know if he's that sought after, so I don't really know how.
Like with me, I've been wanting this character ever since he got introduced back in 2014, dude.
Right.
So I'm all like, fuck, about time. The 3LI MRW is supposed to be Eli Morrow, which that's the demon that's possessing him.
No, okay.
Trying to think. I can't remember if they showed. Oh yeah, there was the civilian one, the early bird special. Additional tier unlocks. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm for it. I'm getting it. Oh, I already backed it, so I'm just hoping it gets fully funded. So we're almost halfway there after 2 days. There we go, Mephisto.
Right. So
that's what it
if
was.
they add a Nicolas Cage Marvel legend,
Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
The thing is, right? So I remember buying.
Hold on. And it's a cult.
Yeah. I remember buying.
It'll get funded. I'm hoping it does, Christian. The Christian looks like you would have won that on Double Dare. Damn.
You remember the Black Series TIE Fighter? How big that thing was, and that was like 150.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but I see everybody bringing that shit up. You guys gotta also like remember, like, because it's not just based to you. It's based at like this is a general statement for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That was before COVID, before the prices of everything fucking went up.
Yeah. But
because
also,
like I could sit here and be like, yeah, gas used to fucking cost $2.19 before COVID, and now it's fucking $5.
the main thing is though too, like I'm currently making action figures, and I know how much it costs.
Yeah.
So I know how much it costs per figure, and they didn't have to pay for a sculpt or nothing like that. Well, they had to pay their employees, but they have in-house sculptors and stuff like that. So,
but you guys are also doing an IP that you guys own. They're doing something that's licensed.
Yeah.
So they're getting bent over on licensing, and then they're saying, hey, since we're getting bent over, each one of you motherfuckers are going to get bent over, and we're taking that shit. Give me your fucking wallet. Run the pockets.
Like the price.
You know? That's what it is.
I don't like the price, but I'm still going to
100% agree.
Anyway, I'm going to back it anyway because then we get more stuff.
A lot. So that was one thing. So NJ Tree and Seth, a lot of those vehicles, they took a fucking loss with those, dude. Like, because a lot of people did not fucking buy those for full price. They stuck around, they clearanced down. You know, everybody paid less than fucking, like, I want to say like $70 for those. And like, that's a fucking steal, dude. If you got $150, that's a fucking steal. I wish this car was $150, but it's not. If it was, I'd fucking buy two of them. But yeah, I honestly feel 200 to 250 max. And that's with the additional figures that are getting included. 350, I honestly feel like I'm getting bent over. I do feel like that. But I love this character. Dude, I'm fucking Mexican and Puerto Rican. This motherfucker's Mexican. So, I mean, it speaks out to me, bro. Like,
he's gente, bro. He's gente.
Yeah, I have a connection with this character with just the Latin heritage. So that's what speaks to me. And, like, I have the representation. That's what's like, fuck, I have to support. I have to support.
Everyone needs to keep in mind, too, that you'll be able to sell those other figures and get half your money back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, if they release a Mephisto, and if it had, like, a throne or something, it's probably not. But if they release a Mephisto, right, you could easily get $50-$60. People are going to pay that because you're not going to get the Marvel Select for fucking anywhere close to $50-$60. Not a real one.
Yeah, I got 100. Got 100 for the Sentinel, the Sentinel figures. Yeah.
Oh, the figures, 100 each or 100 for both?
Bastion, no, for both.
For both. Yeah,
for-
see, 50, 60 bucks each. All day, every day is usually what the additional figures and unlocks and stuff like that are. The one for Galactus, I know, what is it? I want to say it's Vorg, but what's the motherfucker, like the big buff dude that's like maroon with like the black pants and the axe? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not sure.
But
No.
so he's one of the what you call it,
Heralds.
the heralds, yeah. And I've seen people list him at like $100. So I mean,
Yeah.
I could see Mephisto, I could see a Blackheart, I could see a couple other characters getting released. God damn, it's raining hard over here. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not.
Kind of.
We're about to fall asleep now, man, with that white noise.
Yeah, I know, the ASMR, the fucking white noise in the background. But yeah, man, I'm all about that fucking card, dude. I hella want it, like hella bad.
Now we just need 4 horsemen to do the same thing with the dragon.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, to do an in-scale dragon, that would be fucking phenomenal. I would definitely back that. I think that would be an ask of at least $500. Like an in-scale big ass dragon.
Right.
Have you seen the riders, like the mount dragons that were posted to the Cabal? It's like a third party company doing them now.
I've seen I think it was like a test shot of some dragon. I think it was those.
It was like an all white prototype.
Yeah, I seen that at PowerCon. I was thinking it was going to be like a bigger scale, and it's like,
it's like the size of a horse.
Yeah,
like the Legion's horse.
I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
I would definitely buy that. To be honest, I would 100% buy that.
right.
Even though that it's not technically in scale, but I'm a sucker for
It's a baby
figures
dragon.
and things. Yeah, it's a baby. Yeah, there you go.
It'll grow up
Eventually, right? So is that something that you would go for? Is a crowd-funded dragon by
A
the
dragon
Horsemen?
would be amazing. Hell yeah!
And
Like that's
you'd
pretty
be
much what up here is. It's just a bunch of creatures and stuff that I got from other lines just to take pictures with and try and fit together to make them. Like I got a Marvel Legends Wendigo. My early like Mythic Legions pictures were just all of him beating the shit out of Wendigo. Like he's lost his head several different ways and had arrows stuck all through him, a sword through his head. And, it's.
I have kind of like the same type of thing going on up there. It's funny because
That's pretty much what all that is.
Seth has found me a bunch of different like creature figures and animals and stuff like that. It sends them to me all the time.
Like you like your creatures and your animals. I don't know why.
Yeah. What was that like little Chihuahua dog? He found like a little Chihuahua dog that was like a Diamond Select that went with I want to say it was Jay and Silent Bob or something like that.
Yeah, it had like a little boner.
So yeah, it has a detachable dick, dude. That's like almost the same size as a fucking dog, dude. So it's like you can put it on and take it off. It's fucking hilarious.
Wow.
I should, damn it. I don't want to like leave, but I'm like, fuck, I should have brought it here. There you go. I'll take a picture of it later on and I'll send it to you, bro.
All right.
I got you. So, is there anything else that you want to go over? We answered all the questions. Is there anything else that you want to go over?
I just want people to understand, like, if you buy from me, I am super grateful for your business. Like, I am seriously just a dude in his living room who hasn't been working, like, at the actual job. I got hurt at work and then went through a bunch of crap with like workers' comp and jumping through those hoops and shit like that. And that shit takes a toll on you mentally. Like, before I found this hobby of collecting and stuff, like, I was mentally, like, I was shit. I didn't have anything. I was questioning everything about myself. And then I found this, and this has saved me mentally. Like,
that's great.
Like, that's another reason why I always thank Josh. I've told several people this, but I've never actually told him. But he has actually saved me mentally through this so much.
I want to give you a fucking hug right now. When I
Brian,
see you, you're getting
Brian,
a hug.
we're gonna give you a giant hug, bro, when we see you over
When we
at
see you.
Legions.
Oh, okay.
Hug, man.
But
But like that, like if you watch the giveaways and I do the wheel and stuff, if it says on somebody's name, I'll be like, oh, this guy, yeah, he does this, he does that, he does this, he's bought this from me. I remember everybody, the best of my ability. I am getting old, but like I am so fucking grateful for everybody who's ever spent money on anything that I have personally made. Like I have stuff in New Zealand that's humbling to me on so many levels. Italy, Belgium. I had one of these, like the one I held up earlier. This is going to Australia. This is fucking nuts to me. Like
dude, that's awesome.
I'm like, to me, I will always be some like nobody in Zanesville, and then I got people around the world like buying stuff from me. This is nuts.
You're definitely not a nobody anymore, Brian. That's for sure. And dude, if we can, I'll like I said, I'll always champion you and talk about you. But if we can, it'd be nice to where if you don't ever have to go back to work, and you can be your own boss. Right.
Well, one of these days I will.
And torches for the rest of your life.
Oh man, Christian said, "Damn, you're getting him to tear up and shit."
Yeah, well, I mean, we appreciate you sharing that because men's mental health is real, man, and
I mean, it was pretty bad at times. Like I was really questioning a lot about myself, and then like I don't know, just one day I made a dio because I saw a picture, and I was lucky enough that somebody said something in Josh's group, and I was like, I made this piece of crap. You want to like it? And he's like, yeah, sure, make me one. How much for it? And I was like, I mean, this is a real thing. You seriously want something I can do? Like, okay. And like, that was before I actually sent Josh his. So I sold it to him and he loved it. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like when Josh opened up the one on the thing on his birthday stream, I was in tears. I was like freaking out because like, I have something that I'm worth, it's like crazy to me. So, I mean, I just want people to understand that I am humbled and grateful for everything like that you believe in something I make enough to spend money on. I make posts like that and it just, so many people make posts like, oh, thank you, and all this other stuff, but I'm truly grateful for everything. I just really wanted to get that.
It's well deserved, man. It's well deserved.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And like over the months that, me, myself, Jade, not sure, Seth, I'm not sure if you own a piece by him, but
the thing is, like, I have no space for dios, but when I'm ready, trust me, I'll be in touch.
But we talk about you pretty often, Brian. Like, so it's every couple of months that we're like, hey, definitely hit up Brian. His prices are fucking way better than everybody else. That's first off. Second off, fucking dude, you do amazing work, and you know what? I may agree with your wife a little bit, man. Maybe you should increase those prices because I mean, definitely, dude, you go above and beyond. That
or if you buy from him and you see that he did an outstanding job, throw him a few extra dollars.
There you go. Throw him a tip.
It's worth it.
Well, you know what that means, though, Seth, right? He's telling me to raise my prices before you buy a dio.
Yeah.
He's trying to set you up. I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah, there you go. Look, tip your dio makers is what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just appreciate the chance to talk to you guys and hang out and stuff. Like, this is my first time doing something like this. I've had a few people ask me to do stuff like this, and it's been anxiety. Like, I was pacing for like a half an hour. Like, my heart was like pounding. Like, this is helping a lot. I appreciate this.
I told you, man, like I try my damnedest to make it just be like a normal conversation with a friend that you've already known before.
I've missed every episode, but I'm glad I was on this one. I'm glad I
appreciate that.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, Seth does a good job at doing that too, with the cracking the jokes and everything like that. I definitely think that
my
we
sex
do a
dungeon is not a joke, man.
No. I know it's not, but no, but I mean, we do a pretty good job at making it seem like a normal conversation because, Melissa was telling me the same thing a couple of weeks back. Lady Tank Studios, she was telling me, she's like, I've never done a show where anybody's like seen my face and stuff like this, and I talk and this and that. She goes, I feel like I don't deserve this. I don't know if that's how you feel.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah,
dude, you deserve it and so much more.
I appreciate that.
You definitely got more better things coming. Bigger and better, right? We're always bigger and better, and we better ourselves and all that stuff. So I know it's coming towards you too, Brian. It's coming towards Melissa. It's coming to all of us. We keep on putting in the work, grinding, And man, like even lately with all these streams and stuff like that, like my subscriber count is going up, the follower count on the Instagram is going up, on the
It's all about exposure.
Facebook.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's not even just
like
exposure,
That is
man.
true.
It's about putting in the time and grinding, because at times, you're like, well, what's the point of all this? You don't really see the benefit right then and there when you're through the thick of it. And then you're like, well, should I even keep on going? Maybe I should just quit.
People love
does
you,
it
Brian.
even any care?
People
So
love
I
you,
understand
Brian.
all that.
Yeah. People love you, Brian. They just haven't found you yet. That's
Right.
it, right? You know?
It's there for a while, stuck in one spot on Instagram. I still have my constant people. I have like regulars and stuff. And then I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, like, yep, he's come to me a few times already.
Yeah.
I took a Ethan Page, the AEW wrestler. I took a dio to him. I was like, he's a big toy collector. I was scared shitless. He's got his videos, and like the first one I took to him, I'm like, I'm not nervous about meeting people. I used to like be a security guard. I've met all kinds of famous people. That wasn't it. It's the camera.
Yeah.
As soon as his phone went up, I'm like, fuck, But like, if you watch the first video and everything, I'm like, hey, here's what I made. It's pretty hot. I'm like freaking out. The second one, I'm more calmed down and everything. And he's an awesome dude. I mean, if you have a chance to meet him, do it. He's a great guy.
Cool.
He's helped me out a lot. And then like, I didn't think I'd have 2,000 people following me at any time. I didn't think I'd have more than 10 people following me ever. And thanks to his videos, my shit jumped like 600 people. And I'm just like,
damn, nice, dude.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And
Well
it's
deserved,
like,
man. Well deserved.
I appreciate it, man.
Here's the 2,000 more, bro.
Yeah.
2,000 more.
Well, every 500 there's a giveaway. I'm just saying.
There you go. Let's get them up. Let's get them up.
Just did one a couple weeks ago. Somebody in Cabal got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know that. So I'm on the road to 1,000. I'm at 900 right now with the Geek Out Show Instagram. When we get to 1,000, Stefan, aka Detour, he said that he was going to make some exclusive magic effects in a different color that he's never released before.
Oh,
so
sweet. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for once we hit 1,000.
You're at 900 now?
I'm at 900 and some change.
Well, how about we work on something? We can maybe throw in another dio on that too.
Brian, dude, no way.
Well, maybe we give it to you at Legion's Con. Make a round one.
Sure, man. Fuck
And
yeah.
that could go into
would be
your
awesome.
giveaway thing for 1,000.
All right. Hell yeah. Ooh, and your wife just thank you. I just got the notification that she followed our page. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot. Appreciate all that. So
Okay, but she can't win. No.
She totally can.
She don't count.
Like, there you guys go.
No, like I'm honestly, she's like another person that's like, you should see my living room. My living room is, there's a reason why I'm sitting like right here and you can't see shit because it looks like foam just exploded everywhere. I like seriously have chunks of foam everywhere. I'm like a wood chipper just everywhere.
Shout out to your wife for putting up with you.
Right. And half my living room is toys, the other half is trash. And it's just,
I hope
she's awesome.
the leftover pieces, you use for like a later time for like, damaged pieces and like rubble and shit like that. You're not just tossing.
If you ever get a trash bag, a lot of times that's what it's filled with is all the, like, I'll just go around and just mulch all that up and throw it into them.
There you go. All right, bro, let's go ahead and end it here. I think this is a good spot. We'll go ahead and, just do sign outs and shout outs. So do you want to do any shout outs to anybody before we end the stream?
Just pretty much the people that showed up tonight. I mentioned.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Appreciate it.
My friend Rob, another thing I've been fortunate with all this is a couple years ago he got diagnosed with cancer, and I was able to actually. I never thought that something I could do would actually benefit somebody, but I did a raffle and I raised some money for him to help him out with some bills when everything started off.
Oh, dude,
and he's still going strong. He's still doing good.
Good, Rob. We won't beat this, Rob. We won't beat this. Yeah. Fuck cancer.
So, big shout out to him. And Dan, like I said, he's another one. And another dude on Instagram, Nega Nega Ranger. He's
Mega Ranger.
He's Andy Davis. He's been my number one hype boy forever. Like, it's crazy when you have somebody tell you that you inspire them to try and do something new. And he tried to make dios and everything after watching my stuff, and he bought some from me. I send him stuff every now and then. He does the best unboxing videos, but yeah, those are the main ones I could think of off the top of my head. I'm probably forgetting a lot, and I'm really sorry, but I like I said, I'm just grateful to everybody that wants to spend their hard-earned money, especially nowadays with the way prices are on shit, on something I make. It's crazy. It's very humbling, and I appreciate every dime you send me. I mean,
Sweet, man.
Again, guys, best bang for your buck, and Brayan definitely does work with you. He's not going to break your kneecaps.
maybe.
Right? All right. Seth, do you have any shout-outs?
Yeah, I just I want to shout out Brayan, man, for just coming on and sharing with us, being open about everything. I don't think we ever had a guest this open and upfront about it. So
It's funny because I was scared shitless a half an hour ago.
Yeah, man. So just thank you. And I want to give a shout out to my comic book that's on Indiegogo right now. So if you missed the Kickstarter, you can go on my Instagram and follow the link in the description to the Indiegogo. So if you missed the comic, you can still get it. It's up for pre-order for the next 90 days.
And you could just follow the handle down below. The whole entire stream has been a little ticker that has all three of our Instagrams right there. So
Follow.
Seth.Horton.33.
Thank you.
And for me, I'm your host, Black Hole Comics. Gil, shout out to my co-host that couldn't make it. Matt said that he was. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention the whole entire time to see if I could add him or not. So maybe he hopped off because I wasn't paying attention. Jade, he's gone with his family right now. So it's all good. Next time, they'll be on the stream. So next week, guys, we're not going to do a road to Legion's Con. We're not going to do an episode at all. We're actually not even recording. I need a week off. I've been doing this shit.
It's the pit stop on the road,
Exactly. I'm going to fuel up a little bit. So we're returning back. We're returning back October 2nd with Emil Wickman. And then on the 9th, we're meeting up with Trevor, 1/6 Shooter. The 16th, we're meeting up with Bill from Dork Lair. And then the weekend before Legion's Con, we're actually taking some time off as well. So it's the last pit stop. And then we're going to show up in person with everybody and say, "What's up, y'all?" and give everybody a bunch of hugs and all that stuff. And Brayan, I'll be able to give you your little gift. Like I said, I'm, me and the boys put some money together, and we're getting everybody like a little gift thing, with some shirt and some stickers and a couple other things that we might throw up in there.
I'll give you a hug.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, we're just gonna get something for everybody. So like you, everybody that I announced, Stefan, Melissa, Walter, and Jeremy. So all you guys will have like a little gift from us, and as a thank you for coming on and spending your time with us and sharing your time with us and all that stuff. Like I know that you guys are all busy and stuff like that, have things going on. So we appreciate it here. Just want to know that your time is appreciated over here.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
No worries. And until next time, guys, stay geeked up and geek out. Later. All right.